60 Minutes over the weekend. I've stopped watching it. I used to love 60 Minutes, but I've given up because it's clear how what an agenda they have. You do watch it, as I understand, and they did a piece about the law firms that Donald Trump is going after, law firms that were mean to Trump. He's gone after. Here's Scott Pelley.
One firm told us the president's orders were, quote, diabolical, intended to bankrupt us. He said within hours, his major clients were threatening to drop his firm. It took only a matter of days before America's wealthiest and most powerful law firms buckled.
The idea of powerful law firms buckling and that offending Scott Pelley says a lot, but I think you think there's something more nefarious going on?
You know, this is so disappointing because I have a history with 60 Minutes. I've been on there twice. Mike Wallace is a good friend of mine. I knew Don Hewitt pretty well. They have a perfect right to do a story that says that President Trump is taking revenge on law firms that did things that Trump didn't like. That is a legitimate story all day long. What Pelley decided to do, and Pelley is putting himself up as the modern-day dragon slayer, the modern-day Edward Murrow going after Senator McCarthy. Pelley sees himself as going after Donald Trump. That's exactly what's happening. They put a guy up named Mark Elias who goes on 60 Minutes and spins this outrageously dishonest tale that he's being persecuted because he didn't buy the election fraud allegations. That's just a lie. Pelley's got to know it. Mark Elias ran Hillary Clinton's campaign in 2016. He hired Fusion GPS, the ones that got the phony Russian dossier that was discredited by the Mueller investigation. Pelley didn't mention it. Didn't mention that. Threw up this sleazy guy to say all of this outrageous stuff without even telling the audience who he was. No, and not only that, in the entire piece, Pelley uses 3 attorneys, all of whom slay Trump. Not one pro-Trump attorney.
Now, fine.
You tell me, is that good journalism,
No, it's not. But no, of course it's not. No. But
well, why the deuce are they doing it then?
Well, because they hate
Trump.
Trump.
Why does CBS News allow it?
Why? Because CBS hates Trump. Why does it upset you? It's obvious. It's been going on for 20 years.
Why would it upset me?
Yeah.
This is the premier news program in the country that, well, okay, but they still think they are practicing deceit.
I think I'm a lot of things.
That makes me angry. I've been in this business 50 years. This is wrong.